Hello, everyone. This is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So, today we're going to see who's coming toward you when it comes to love. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. Who is coming toward my viewers when it comes to love? Who is coming toward my viewers when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right. So let's see what comes out here. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have guidance. So it's someone who's keeping faith and the connection between the two of you. They do want to heal things. And for some of you, they've been communicating with you telepathically. You have a spiritual connection with this person. With guidance being right next to that, they could be going through a karmic cycle, or I feel like this person could be experiencing some karmic triggers. For some of you, they are going through an awakening and they know they need to work on themselves. All right. Overall, this is giving energy of someone you're being divinely protected from. So if there's been a disconnect between the two of you, or if the communication has not been all that consistent, just know that it's divine protection. Your spiritual team is definitely on it when it comes to your highest good. This person could be doing some soul searching, or they're trying their best to do some inner work. It's giving energy of them focusing on the deeper meaning of life, or they just feel as though there's deeper meaning when it comes to the connection between the two of you. Many of you are focused on your spiritual path, or you have been doing some soul searching for yourself. I feel like this person is in the energy of getting in alignment. This is giving twin flame energy, but it doesn't have to be. This is just someone who may have been going down the wrong path in life, or the two of you were not equally yoked when you were connecting with each other. They feel as though the two of you are meant to be, okay? And so they're hoping that things will get better between the two of you. It's going to be important for you to trust in divine timing, especially for those of you who are wanting to make things work with this person. I do see them getting in alignment, but it may take them a little bit of time to fully operate out of their higher self. And of course, even when it comes to that, no one is perfect. I just feel like this person is elevating when it comes to their vibration. At the top of the deck, we have feeling it again. So they're feeling some deep emotions when it comes to you. Wow. They feel like their connection that they have, or the connection that they once had with you, is the only real connection that they've ever experienced before. I wouldn't be surprised if they come in showing you affection, okay? Sparks are flying when it comes to this person. There are some suppressed feelings that are starting to resurface in regards to you and in regards to the connection. This person is thinking, man, what are the odds of me meeting someone like Mr. Goddess's viewer? Okay, you guys are divine masculines and divine feminines. And so I feel like when you initially met this person, I feel like they may not have been ready for someone like you. Okay. So it could have been that they feel like they met you at the wrong time. For a few of you, this could be someone new, okay, where someone is catching really deep feelings for you, but that message is not for everyone, so please don't force it to fit. Give me more. This person could have been under spiritual attack at some point, but that was meant to act as a catalyst in order for them to change some of their ways. You have opposites attract here. So for some, this person could have bad boy or bad girl type of energy. The two of you could have different beliefs. You could be spiritual, they could be religious, vice versa. Regardless, the attraction between the two of you is pretty insane. I feel like overall you balance each other out. I keep hearing mean. So some of you could feel like this person is a little mean, okay? The two of you could have different love languages, but the two of you definitely balance each other out. With toxic environment being here, this person could have been following some bad advice in the past. They were operating out of their lower vibrational self. Also, just keep in mind that there's something about you that balances this person out emotionally. But it's going to be important for you not to allow this person to come in and leech off of you on an emotional level, nor on a spiritual level. Yeah, you make them feel good, okay? You're their good thing. For a small portion of you, this person could be in a karmic relationship, or they could be going through a karmic cycle. If they are involved with a karmic, whether it's a karmic lover, karmic family members, karmic friends, it really doesn't matter. I just feel like this person is realizing that certain people around them are just not for them. With deuces being at the bottom of the deck, they could be fed up with their environment, okay? The toxic environment to be exact. And they're also fed up with certain people around them. Some of you could have definitely gave this person the deuces. You may have decided to walk away from the connection because you have gotten fed up with them and their toxic ways. It's also giving energy of this person seeking validation in some way. For some of you, they may not be in communication with you, or they tend to cut off communication in hopes of you expressing emotion, or in hopes of you validating them. But you have definitely taken your power back. I feel like because you have done that, it's making this person want you even more. So someone wants to come in and reconcile with you. They want to show you that they're capable of putting in the work. I do feel like they're aware that they're not the best when it comes to communicating, whether it's because they're not prioritizing correctly, or whether they're just not as expressive as they could be. But they do want the two of you to get back to a place of peace and harmony. Okay, they know that you deserve way more than they were giving you. This could be someone who is a bit of a taker. Okay, yeah, the two of you are supposed to grow together. You could even have shared experiences in your journey. And what I mean by that is you could have kind of similar upbringings, not exact, but very similar. So for example, both of you could have grown up in a toxic environment, a toxic home environment. Both of you could have people in your family who are toxic. I do also feel like this person made you realize some things about yourself, okay? When the connection started to become toxic between the two of you, I do feel like you were giving out your fair share of lower vibrational energy. But the difference between the two of you is that I feel like there came a time when you started to notice that you were no longer yourself, or that you were behaving out of character. And so instead of projecting onto them, or instead of blaming them for your behavior, many of you looked within and started to work on things within yourself, okay? You realized that even though they were bringing out the worst in you because of their toxic behavior at times, you gain clarity that there has to be a reason or something within you that needs to be healed for them to even be able to trigger you in the first place. So you've learned a lot of lessons. The two of you also do have a soul bond. So there is a soul contract here, okay? The two of you were supposed to grow together, grow and learn together. But I feel like this person kind of, they went the wrong way. So they're in the energy of trying to find themselves again. We have really committed this time. So This is someone, believe it or not, they are capable of being loyal, but it's giving energy of them being a bit intimidated by you and being insecure as well. And so I feel like this person played a lot of games with you, and they would do things intentionally to sabotage the connection because they were fearful of being hurt, or they were fearful of you abandoning them. They want to come in and show you that they're in it for the long run. For some of you, this person is tired of the games. I wouldn't be surprised if they reach out and tell you this. They could tell you that they're ready to settle down. They could tell you that they just want to make things better between the two of you, or they want things to get better. For some of you, this person has been thinking about reaching out to you, offering to take you out, or they could want the two of you to spend time with each other. This is giving energy of someone feeling like, man, if I can get Mr. Goddess's viewer back this time, I'm not going to let them go. I'm going to do right this time. Now, whether they do right or not, it's a completely different story, but I do feel like something has been activated within this person. Wow. So yeah, they are going to be reaching out to you through a text, a phone call. For some of you, it could be an email or direct message. I do feel like there has been some hesitation on their part. For some of you, if you haven't heard from this person in a while, or even if they've reached out lately, if they were to reach out in the future, the reason why there was no contact for a little while is because this person, they knew that if they were to have come toward you, they wouldn't have been in it for the long run, okay? They still would have been playing games with you. And I'm not saying that they wouldn't play any games at all this time around, but what I will say is that their heart is in the right place. Some of you could be seeing 1111 on the clock, 111, 222, 1234. Some of you are definitely noticing synchronicities, okay? For some of you, this person could be looking at tarot readings, trying to get information about you. That could be something that you don't know. For others of you, this person could be asking about you, or they're stalking you online in some way. For a small portion of you, they could even be riding past your home, okay? If you did take a step back, this person went through a time period where they were mad because you left them behind. They could have even been holding a grudge against you. This is going to be very specific. Please don't force it to fit. But for a small portion of you, there could even be a karmic who is jealous of you. Yeah, there could be a karmic who feels a way about you. And I feel like they're doing some snooping. They could be asking about you, stalking you online, trying to find out information about you. Just take it however it fits. Give me another card. Who is coming toward my viewers? All right. You have egg on their face. So this person is a little bit embarrassed, okay? They could be embarrassed about their financial situation. For others of you, they could be embarrassed because of some hard times that they've fallen upon. It's giving energy of them feeling like certain things that they've been doing has backfired on them, and it's directly affecting their pockets. So they may not be doing the best financially, or this is someone who they're facing some adversity. They feel like everything backfired on them. That may be why they're going through this spiritual awakening, okay? Someone like this has to be brought to their knees. That's the only way that they learn. They have to learn the hard way. For a few of you, they may have even lost a job, or they may have got demoted at work. For a small portion, they could be losing money. That could be literally, or just in a way where they feel like their money is being drained, like they can't hold on to their money. For some of you, they could have even lost a wallet or something along those lines, but they have definitely falling upon hard times. And see, in the meantime, you guys have make it rain type of energy, meaning you have blessings coming in. Some of you are focused on becoming entrepreneurs, or you could be manifesting abundance. If any of you have any kind of legal matter that's going on in your life at the moment, I do feel like that legal matter will go in your favor. A small portion of you could end up being promoted, or you could come into a windfall of money, whether that's lottery, inheritance, or just like a lump sum of money that you need. For some of you, it could even be getting approved for a loan. So that's why it's going to be important for you to keep a clear mindset. Make sure that you keep a clear heart. Forgiveness is important because it literally liberates you. So right now, your life is completely opposite from theirs. I don't know why I keep hearing up one, up one, up one. I feel like a lot of it has to do with you leveling up on this person. But for others of you, this person could feel as though you one up them in some way. They either feel that way, or some karmic attached to them feels that way. Give me one more card. And I do want to thank each and every one of you that have been donating to me. I truly appreciate all of you so much. It goes a long way. It really does. And even for those that just watching the video, giving it a like, boosting my videos, things such as that, it goes a long way. The comments, everything, the shares, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys so much. We have real reunion here. What a way to end the reading. So this person feels as though if you let them back into your life, they're going to be back for good, that they're not going to let you go. Now, I'm not going to say that there will not be times that they become insecure. There won't be times that they don't ever sabotage again. But I do feel like this person's heart is in the right place. They really do want to do right by you. But most importantly, they want to do better for themselves. So I see you reconnecting with a soulmate or reconnecting with a twin flame. Okay. They may try to come in with some peaceful vibes. They could try and come in with some peaceful vibes. Now, for others, they're hoping that you will have peaceful vibes when they come in. Okay. Yeah. Some of you, your vibe is a lot more peaceful. Like you are letting go and letting God. And you surrendering is very beautiful. I feel like your mind is a lot more at peace. You're just letting things be what they are. You're letting things flow naturally. Some of you are done with the drama. You're not going tit for tat. Your soul is in alignment. And this person, if they want a chance to be able to reconcile with you, specifically for those who do want to reconcile, it's going to be important that they fall in line. Okay? It's going to be so important. You're on your path. You're on your journey. And I feel like this person is realizing that they are getting left behind. You're no longer waiting for them. So they can either get right and they can get right and walk with you, or either you can leave them where you found them at. It's that simple. So yeah. There is someone who is missing the guidance that you brought into their life. I'm hearing North Star. So I feel like you have a way of showing this person the way, even though they still choose wrong at times. Of course, we all have free will. But I really feel like you have shown this person who they can be, their potential. And you did that by holding a mirror to them when you were not even aware that you were doing it. Some of you could be having really vivid dreams. I do feel like this person is having vivid dreams about you. Someone could be trying to connect with you telepathically, but they are very well finally on their spiritual journey. They are in the initial stages, so you have to show this person grace. We all should be doing that anyway. It's important to give people grace, but you still don't allow them to take advantage of you. Some of you may have a loved one that's really watching over you, because I see feathers on one of these cards and the feathers are floating. It just reminds me of like ancestors or someone who has transitioned. But this person is definitely going through a spiritual awakening. I feel like they're a little bit more open to doing the shadow work. As long as they don't resist, I feel like they'll be okay. But it's really hard for this person to acknowledge who they've become and to take accountability for who they have become. All right. Just know that everything that's happening or everything that has happened is divine protection. I feel like your spiritual team is protecting the inner work that you've done. This person is realizing that the connection between the two of you has a deeper meaning. I do feel like they are doing some soul searching and they're trying their best to get in alignment. Now, it may not be pretty. It's never pretty when it comes to getting into alignment, but I am glad that they're finally getting there. They're finally getting on the path. We just have to hope and pray that they don't turn around. They feel like the two of you are meant to be and that you're the only one that they have a real, true connection with. There is someone in this person's environment. It's coming out like it's a karmic. Could be a family member, a friend, a loved one. Could even be a karmic lover, but someone was keeping them lower vibrational or contributing to it in some way. Also, this person could be trying to kick some type of habit, whether it's smoking too much, drinking too much, or just being around the wrong environment or the wrong people. I do also see that those of you who walked away from this person, it really did a number on them. And I feel like it acted as a catalyst for this person to make some necessary changes. The two of you were really supposed to grow and learn together. And there's no denying the soul bond between the two of you. Even if you're not very fond of this person at the moment, there's no denying that the two of you have a type of connection that neither of you have ever felt elsewhere. They're saying that they want to show you that they can be loyal, that they're no longer about the games, but we'll see as time progresses. They're hoping that they can win you back, and this time around, they're not letting you go. Some of you will be hearing from this person, and they may want the two of you to make plans with each other. They're hoping that you'll be open and peaceful when they do come in, okay? And I would encourage you to, of course, keep up strong boundaries. If you are wanting to reconcile with this person, just make sure that you don't allow them back in fully before they put in the work. All right? There has to be an equal give and take. And if they're giving you anything less than what you are giving them, then you know it's time for you to take a step back. This person seems to be reminiscing on the pure joy that you brought into their life. There's something about the way that you touch them. For those of you who have had like a physical connection, or if there has been physical contact between the two of you, there's something about the way that you hug them or the way that you touch them. I don't know if it's like the face or the neck. There's some type of way that you touch this person that just brings them pure joy. The way that you look into their eyes, the way that you smile, the way that you handle them is something that just makes sparks fly within them. It's going to be important for you to keep a clear head and to keep a clear heart. You have a lot of insight. You guys have gained a lot of clarity and you know the truth. I feel like you are no longer looking for this person to validate who you are. You know that you have a good heart, and many of you are okay with being misunderstood in regards to whether it's this person in particular or whether it's other people around you. You're realizing that how other people, how can I put this? Other people's perspective of you, or their perception of you. That's the good word. Their perception of you doesn't make you who you are. You are who you are regardless of how they pretend to perceive you. Okay? And that's why you are so blessed and highly favored. This person is experiencing some type of setback, or they're feeling foolish about some of the things that they've done because it has all blown up in their face. There is some snooping going on. I do feel like this person is really curious in regards to you, and for some of you, they're watching you heavily. For a small portion, this person could be breaking things off with a karmic, or there's someone that they could have been entertaining that they are breaking things off with, and now that person thinks that the two of you are getting back together, and they could be researching you, but that message is very specific, so please don't force it to fit. But yeah, love is being activated. This is in regards to twin flame unions. This is in regards to soul contracts. Everything is happening in divine timing. And so I feel like many of you are going to notice a huge increase in synchronicities. Just know that nothing is coincidence. Pay attention to those angel numbers. When you see them, think about, or pay attention to what you're thinking about, what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're feeling at the time, and research that angel number. And it's going to help you to understand certain things a little bit more. Like, for example, whenever I see the angel number 222, it never fails. There's something that's on my mind. Even if I'm not worried about it, it's something that I'm probably thinking a little too much about. And that is my spiritual team's way of saying, hey, stop worrying. Everything is working out the way that it's supposed to. So whenever I see that angel number, and it never fails, every time I see it, there's something on my mind that's causing me to be a little bit imbalanced, or something that I'm focusing a little too much on. And as soon as I see it, I know, okay, it's being handled. So let me get out the way and let them handle the back end. I just need to be in alignment and balance so that everything, how can I put it? I need to be balanced and in alignment, so whatever I'm wanting, regardless of what it is, I'm there to receive it. Okay? You can't receive it if you're out of alignment. You're going to miss it. If it's lined up to be here, to fall here, you can't be over here. You're going to miss it. You can't be over there. You have to be in alignment with it. All right? Okay, so keep those boundaries strong. I do feel like their heart is in the right place, but we don't play with our soul work. So you have to let this person prove themselves. Okay? Do not let them in fully until they prove themselves over time. Patience is key. All right, and so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time, bye.